Hello, Africans. When I see Africans online supporting Europe and they are condemning Russia. For me, it's just like that Africans don't know their problems. You know, as an African and somebody who have analyzed the situation and the problems of Africa, I will rather tell you that the problem of the world is Europe. It's not only Africa. The problem of the whole world is Europe. You know that these invasions and these colonizations, this colony and all this madness, all of them are done by Europeans. You know, one thing that I love going on now is that I'm seeing my African brothers joining the Russian military. I'm so proud of everyone who is joining the Russian military. Joining the Russian military means that you are really fighting for the good of Africa. Russia is the only country today we know that sincerely wants Africa to grow together. And the reason Russia wants Africa to grow is because Russia sees Africa as someone they can work with. So, since Russia sees Africa like someone they can work with, the best thing that we owe Russia now is to focus and support Russia in anything they are doing. No one wants war, and we hate what is going on between Russia and Ukraine. But some of you don't know the base of what Russia and Ukraine war is all about. It is all about integrity, border, security, protection. The Russians have been feeling threat from Europe, and Europe have their organization called NATO, and we know that NATO is a group that does all the dirty jobs for Europe. So Russia actually applied to be member of NATO, and NATO rejected Russia's offer. So Russia now choose to protect their borders and build more weapons to protect their land. But NATO I don't know what I will call NATO. NATO don't want to stop. They are grabbing countries and they have landed to the next doorstep of Russia, which is what is causing the war in Ukraine and Russia. Russia is trying to defend their land and trying to defend their integrity and whatever the world power they have. That they are fighting their last fight. And Europe wants to overcome Russia. Europe wants Russia to be under them. That is a problem. So you see this war that is going on the living of people is just a war of selfish greed, borders, control, and nothing more. I will stick on Africa that concerns me. Every African country must have something to do with Russia. You must have Russia as your friend. You must have Russia as your backbone. You must have Russia as your godfather. Ibrahim Traoré, the AES, the Alliance of Democratic, I don't know how they call the name. Alliance of, okay, let me forget what the abbreviation stands for. Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali are one of the countries that most of the countries that Russia is backing. And people are scared of Burkina Faso now because Russia have their back. I am from a country called Nigeria, and our work is to destroy countries that want to be good today in Africa. Nigeria can invade Burkina Faso anytime just to take them back to slavery, to take them back to their colony, French. You see, that is why when Canadian government said that APC is a terrorist organization, for us it was not something new. Our government is a government that sympathize terrorists. They work with terrorists. They sponsor terrorists. So we Nigerians, we have no hope in our country. That's why you see we are fleeing from Sahara Desert, Mediterranean Sea, to flee from Nigeria. Most Nigerians don't want to live in Nigeria anymore. And the world is not talking nothing about it. We have a government today that is called APC government, that if we don't get them out of our way, we are going nowhere. And the only way that APC government can be taken out of Nigeria today is only the Jay-Z's. They will go out of the street, call it a revolution, call it a bloody one, call it a peaceful one, take back your country. Only the Jay-Z's can take back Nigeria so that people can be living like human beings. If not, we are gone. Thank you.